Where are these flies coming from? Gross. Sorry. Go. Fuck. So sorry, guys. All right. Let's see. Ew. That's oh, I did that mission. I won 5 matches. Let's see. Oh, I'm in silver and regional finales for West Coast. Just kidding. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I'll see you. What is that? Oh shit! National finales in 2 days. Nice. Okay. All right. Let me share those out, guys. Okay, this is going to be a very deep episode, but I'm changing the names and the narratives just because to protect people. That's all I can say. Okay, so Nikki, are you in here? I see you, I think, but it's not really showing me anything. Okay, we're gonna set up the boxes. Just know that you can come in and be a part of the episode, but it's really my story and the things I'm battling currently, but in a different narrative, just because I'm protecting individuals. Confident. Where are these flies coming from? Sorry. They're just out of character today. Nikki, okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to decide who is going to be... What the fuck? Sorry, these flies are everywhere. You won't get off of me. Sorry, don't mind me. Anyone can send gifts if they want to. Motherfucker! Sorry. I only need to worry about my hand hearts. I mean, not hand hearts. I got my, fan club. All right. What's up? Welcome on in. Okay, so I'm going to open some boxes. And then, Nikki, if you want to be a part of that, because I just need a mod or 1 or 2. I know you're here. If we can get like another mod, maybe. I sent the message in the chat. No one is going to be coming in a box. Well, unless you want to be part of it. So it's really about me. So, I mean, people. But, yeah, we'll go from there. And then I'm going to set the boxes right now. Wow, look at these people watching me. Hi, guys. All right, let's see here. God damn it. Sorry. We're going to go with this one. Okay. I'm going to try not to cry, okay? I think I got it, though, because I'm having a fabulous day. So, no crying. We're just going to talk about it. So, if someone deals with grief and loss of someone, they can relate to my story. Or these people's stories. I don't know. Nikki, you want to come in a box? This is pretty ballsy of me to do this. So, I'll see you. Okay. Hi, Boo-Boo. Bro, the Vegas flies are out and they're everywhere and I don't know where they came from. And they're like touching me.
I did go to, what was it, the lady that you're on a team with or whatever?
Uh-huh.
I can't remember her name. Like a
Amber?
stripper woman. Yeah, I think that's her.
Or are you talking about her niece on
No, her. I went into her
Okay.
live and I gave her a gift. And I liked her
Oh,
video.
thank you for that.
So
Yeah.
I was trying to
I
be
dropped by
supportive.
hers, I dropped by
I don't
Lily's,
have very
and
many
next I gotta go to Ellie.
gifts left, but yeah, I just saying you hurt me, I think. Or Rose or whatever.
No, you're good. Don't even worry about me. I'm fine. I'm great. So far. Unless something changes, but I really hope not.
I'm just
Trying to
going
see.
through my pictures, that's all.
Oh, no. Oh. FYI, I reported them and they got in trouble. You're welcome. Did you hear me?
You reported them. I heard that.
You got
Oh,
in
and they
trouble.
got in trouble. Okay.
I got a couple more people on my list. We're
Too
just
late,
making records.
man. Not right now.
No. So basically, I'm trying to see. No one's gonna come in a box because it's gonna be a story I'm telling about grief, and I'm gonna change the narratives to protect two individuals. We're not gonna say no names.
You're just changing narratives to
Yeah, that's
protect
all I'm doing.
yourself. It's
Well, yeah, that
not,
too.
you know.
We're not gonna edit this. We're just gonna run it through. So let's just let me turn off the request real quick. The only time I'll turn on the request if another mod comes in, but I think we're okay if it's just me and you.
As long as everybody's
But if someone wants
being
to
appropriate.
FOFO, we'll have to
We'll
pause
get
our.
another mod in here.
Yeah, if we can. Hang on, let me turn on. Go ahead and try to. Can you message the group chat? And if we could get one more mod in here, then I can turn off the requests. Enlightenment. We're doing our episode for my podcast right now, so we're not gonna have anyone in the box. It's for an hour. Oh my god! Sorry. I'm having issues today with these.
It won't let me message the group chat unless I exit out and request it.
Hang on. 1 second.
I don't know, my phone's a little different.
Okay, I just messaged them, so I'm just waiting for them to come through. Okay.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome in. We're just gonna be doing my podcast, Talk to You with Ash, season 2, episode 4. It's gonna get a little crazy and deep, but it's for a purpose to help someone that deals with grief, just like I am right now. What's up, Ma?
Welcome in, Ma.
Welcome in. Okay.
Sorry, I'm watching your chat like a hawk, so.
Sorry, I'm gonna try, but like I really gotta be talking.
Well, that's why I'm watching it.
Alright. I think we're just gonna have a quick smoky smoke and then we'll be ready. Oh, thank you for the heart, May! I appreciate it. 8 out of 30. We're killing our goals today, guys. Fabulous. It is a good day, except it's really hot. And I swore it was gonna thunder last night. I don't know what happened. Alright.
He was in a box. Okay.
Who's in a box?
Moth was.
Okay, you know what? I'm not waiting for them. I don't got time like that. I'm just gonna be taking out the request real quick. What am I trying to do? Hang on.
Like we said before, people aren't getting in boxes
These flies are like so annoying, bro.
unless they're mods. Nobody else in the boxes.
Yeah, nobody else in the boxes unless you're a mod. Because I did ask for another mod, but if we don't get it, we'll be okay. Nikki, if anyone is inappropriate in the chat, just cut them. Cut them.
I got you.
All right, so give me like 5 minutes and we'll get started. Am I able to pause this? Oh wait, I could turn my camera off, huh? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Sorry, guys.
Having one of those blonde moments, huh?
It's like really freaking hot out here in Vegas. I don't know. This bipolar weather's got to go. We'll start recording in like 5 minutes. Just give me a second. I'm trying to get situated here.
You're good. Take your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyone that's... Wait, what's wrong with the peaches?
Huh?
You muted peaches? What'd you say? Did she say anything?
Yeah, just we're keeping it PG-13, not any other.
Okay, anyone that gets muted because it has to be PG-13 because I'm recording for my podcast, I will go back in. Don't take offense. I will go back in After I'm done recording, and I will, download the recording, and then I will unmute you. It's just, it has to be appropriate. If it's not appropriate, I'm in big trouble. So, like, we're not trying to do all that. Okay? So just give me a couple of minutes and we'll get started. Oh, you know what AI summary says? What the freak? These flies! It says, preparing for a podcast episode on grief. Join to offer support. All right. If y'all want to tap and like, actually, you know what? We're going to put this on FYP. Forget it. I'm trying not to cuss. But it's going to be really difficult for me. I swear.
Well, I will put myself on mute if I'm going to try and comment, or
Okay.
I'm going to work on it, okay?
No, we're all a work in progress. I feel that fully. Okay, hang on. Let me tag another one. Dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna go get fly swatter. I'm gonna mutilate these flies. For real.
Let's get some fly
Okay.
spray and spray it.
Well, I ain't got spray like that, but I could get some. Hang on. Wait, what was I gonna write? TikTok viral. Okay. We're gonna be tagging some people like YouTube. Hold up. YouTube. I can't spell for crap today. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Flies bad there
Not
too.
doing
That sucks.
boxes.
Yes, Dallas. For real, it's this time of year in September. Like they're covered everywhere and they won't stay on my skin. It's annoying.
Mm.
Okay, let me tag some other places. Hold up. Okay, Spotify for creators.
Welcome in, everybody. Just tap the screen.
Anyone that's coming in, we're recording right now. I'm going through a battle alone. Well, not really alone. My team's been nothing but amazing. And
Thank you for
I'm
the
gonna
heart,
change. I'm
for
gonna
the
change.
rose.
I'm gonna change. Thank you for the rose. I'm gonna change the narrative, so to protect myself. So yeah, I'm just having a quick break, and then I'm gonna hop on, and then we're gonna go action or hit action, whatever. You catch my flow.
Yeah.
But there's no request allowed. No one's in the box. If you're muted, it's because it has to be PG-13 because this is mental health. If you are muted by my mod, I will come in after I'm done recording and download the clips, and then I will unmute you. Don't take it offense, but we can't have no bullshit going down. Excuse me, YouTube and Spotify. All right, let me put this to my story. Hold on.
No drama.
I ain't doing no drama.
PG-13 or you're out.
I am doing absolutely no drama. You will be cut like a ton of bricks. Except if I can find my letter, that'd be great. Hang on. I'm really watching. I honestly was really contemplating if I should record or not and just skip a week, but then I said no because then I won't be on track to launch on June 26th.
Okay, I got you to 1K.
No, that's fine.
I gotta see if everybody else tapped.
I already put like YouTube, Spotify for creators, TikTok viral, and FYP. So yeah, I guess when I was crying yesterday, I was all over that FYP. I was like, oh my God. People were like, are you okay? We came from that FYP. I'm like, oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Welcome in.
Everyone, if you could just come in and tap, tap, tap. Gifts are definitely appreciated, but you don't have to. We're just going to record for episode 4, season 2 of Talk the Tea with Ash, mental health podcast. I will do the launch tonight after mine and Jason's battle. By the way, my people, please, we got to beat Jason tonight. I can't let him win. I'm the only boss here, man. He's a boss too, but like I can't let him win. He's bringing all of Alabama. The hell? Them geniuses, thanks for tapping. I just need like 2 to 3 more minutes and we're ready to rock and roll. I wonder if it'll let me pin this time. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh, nothing on yours.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
was
going through
like,
my no, everything's good on this side for right now.
for
I'm
sure.
sitting here on my laptop, right?
Yeah.
And I'm actually on my phone on TikTok. And I'm
Um,
going through my pictures, and I have pictures of my other dog.
dude, I went through my pictures the other day. I have pictures from like I don't even know how long ago, like so long ago, and I was like, oh, we need to delete this shit. I mean, stuff.
And I
Sorry,
have a
stuff.
picture in here of my brother and my two nephews, and I didn't realize that my biological father is in here in this one.
We're gonna close this so the flies can go the heck away. Hang on.
So,
Okay, my charger. Hold up. I am not situated right now. Hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna change the box form. Don't mind. Oh my god, don't mind. No, we ain't doing no guest showdown. Hold up. We'll go like this. There we go. Alright. Okay, you ready, Nikki? Oh wait, she's paused. You're good, dude. Take your time. I have nothing but time. Not really, but I do. Okay. Once again, I said no one's coming in the boxes. The requests are off. I'm going to be recording season 2, episode 4 of Talk to Tea with Ash, my mental health podcast. It's about grief, kind of. No, dead asses. Sorry. Okay, I can't be saying that. But I'm changing the narratives to protect myself. So once Nikki comes back, we'll get started. What happened to her? All right, I'm just gonna shit for a minute, guys, until Nikki comes back. I'll be right back. Give me a quick second, guys. Hang on. Okay. There you are, Nikki. You want to come in the box? Oh, shit. There's no requests. Hang on. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Hi, Jason. Hang on. Let me switch to boxes. I'm only putting on the request to get you guys in the box. That's not what I'm after. Okay. We got you in there. Okay, so I'm going to change the narratives to protect myself, okay?
So what happened last night? Do you know?
What do you mean?
When we had to jump off live last night.
Oh, no, it was saying that, like, you were about to get a violation, and I didn't want to mess up my account, so I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know why I got a violation. I was like, what did I do?
Dude, they're just, like, doing the most, I'm telling you.
Look at that, Terry.
Okay, now we're going to turn off the
I'm sorry.
request.
My landlord called.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You're good. You're good. I got nothing but time. I did all my mommy duties earlier. So we're...
What?
Okay, bye. You ready for a battle, Jason?
I've been
Listen,
gearing up the last hour.
Before you say any more, I'm not editing this episode, so we got to just make sure appropriate. Anyone that's not appropriate, either mute them or cut them. If you mute them, I will unmute them when I'm done.
Got it.
Are we talking about the battle, or are we talking about talking with T?
Everything.
Talking with T.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not letting anyone else in the box. I'm sorry, guys. We're recording here. Hang on. Ah, you son of a...
Hey.
I know. Okay. All right, everyone. I am Ashlyn. Boss Ash Plays. This is Talks with Tea with Ash, Season 2, Episode 4. Take one. Just kidding. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about... I could have had a guest, but I chose, since I'm going through a lot right now currently, to put someone's story out there to help people. And so they can understand how much I can actually relate, or other people can relate to people. So I made a request from the beginning. Do I really want to do this? Okay. So I've been going through a lot recently. Don't block him. Don't block him. Just mute him. Don't even mute him. He's not going to do nothing. Just unblock him. He's a music creator. No. Sorry. I don't mean to be harsh, but...
No, I muted him. I didn't block him. I muted him.
Oh, it said that you blocked him.
No.
Okay. So basically, you guys know about my Season 1, my Pilot 1, and my Pilot 2. It's basically everything that I went through. If you don't subscribe to me on my YouTube channel or my Spotify for Creators, I'm on both. I haven't been really working so much on Spotify because I've had a lot going on in my life. As everyone knows, I was once married at one point in time. Today I'm married. Don't know for how long, okay? But anyways, besides the point. I left we're going to go with Caitlin. Left a very bad marriage. Okay? And her husband and name is Lucifer. Not really Lucifer, but he could be Lucifer. Okay? So they thought they were very much in love at a very young age. And they didn't know what love was. Okay? Then babies come along, 3 of them, and through the years, 2 boys in 5 years, and another girl 3 more years down the road. Caitlin, okay, I'm trying to sound so weird. Caitlyn was raised very independent, very strong-willed. Sorry, I don't know why I say strong-worthy. My mind is constantly going right now. And she had a very toxic childhood. Toxic family, toxic childhood, toxic life. So Caitlyn, that's all she knew. So then she was very toxic as well. Then she met Lucifer, who's over the toply toxic. Okay? Very toxic. So Caitlyn and Lucifer were together for 16 years plus. Okay? And like I explained in my first season, is that Caitlyn was very scared to leave an abusive relationship. This is true. Emotionally, physically, mentally, the whole nine. Caitlyn thought it was love. It was not love. So then Caitlyn became an alcoholic. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do it. And she was an alcoholic for about 4 or 5 years. Because she didn't like the life she was living. She was good with being a mom of 3 kids, but she was not... She knew she was in a marriage that was not love. It was just very... not healthy. And very narcissistic. And she believed, because she has a very good heart, until people cross her. So we won't go into that, okay? We'll stop. But she felt, okay, maybe Lucifer... I really hope Lucifer's not in here. He's going to be like, the fuck? What are you talking about? So Lucifer knew how to get to her a lot. And it was like he would make her feel some type of way where she didn't feel like she was enough, or she was not beautiful enough, or not pretty enough, or not perfect enough. We all know that people cannot be perfect. It's physically impossible. And if you say you're perfect, you're lying. Just gonna keep it 100, okay? So, Caitlyn, with her drinking problem, kept drinking. And one straw happened where there's 3 women on Lucifer's phone. And that was the icing on the cake where Caitlyn was ready to bolt and leave. So Caitlyn got very ballsy. And she was about it. And took her dog, her kids, and everything else. And left Lucifer. High and dry. Caitlyn was about it. Because there's only so much you can take in a toxic relationship. That it's just not good. So Caitlyn left 6 years ago. And there was a lot of back and forth between Lucifer and Caitlyn. Are we going to fix this? Are we going to go to therapy? Are we going to have our family back together? What are we going to do? The whole time, Caitlyn was just like, you're just rubbing me the wrong way. And I just don't trust you. And I don't believe you. Caitlyn has a lot of trust issues. Lucifer knows that. This is really weird. So basically, Caitlyn and Lucifer attempted. There's a little thing there. And then can of worms just open and there's more females. Caitlyn can't do other females. She's a very jealous person. Okay? She can't do that. It's either me or no me at all. Or Caitlyn. Catch my flow. So finally, Lucifer left his last girlfriend, who couldn't stand Caitlyn. She just really couldn't stand Caitlyn, but I get it. Caitlyn's pretty. Anyways, moving on. So, Lucifer ends up homeless. Caitlyn decides, the big heart that she has, I'm going to help you. So I helped him. And then there was a point where we were thinking one more time about fixing it. But then I was like, something isn't right. Something's not right. Oh, man. Please tell him to be appropriate. Bro, I can't be doing battles right now. Sorry. I'm calm down. if you want to stay in here, it has to be PG-13. I'm doing episode 4, okay? Little Pickle, I love you, bro. PG-13. But if you want to help mod, that's cool too. So Caitlin and Lucifer. Lucifer comes up with the greatest idea that he's going to take off and go to Seattle. Not like it's Washington, but Seattle, okay? So Caitlin is devastated because Caitlin is only one human being. And there's 3 kids. And Caitlin always takes care of these 3 kids no matter what is going on with her. So she cries and begs him not to leave. Because there's no way that Caitlin can raise these kids on her own because she's an alcoholic, full blown. Okay? And, oh, I did, but Jason came. But you can stay if you want. It's up to you. You can come and stay. Just time's out. Anyone that's inappropriate, mute them. Or if they're being really out of line, cut them. Anyone that is muted, and no offense to you guys, because this is mental health and we have to be appropriate, I will go back in and unmute you. Don't take offense to it. It's just, this is a podcast, this is serious, and this is a serious topic. So Caitlin begged him not to go because there's no way she can raise 3 kids with an alcohol addiction. She cried and she begged him. He did not listen, and she let him go. So Lucifer decided to go to Seattle. Little did, I was going to say a different name, Caitlin realized that it was a setup. He had a whole plan. Lucifer had a whole plan to start a whole other family. Okay? And as you know, my first podcast, my season 1 and 2, I talk about how I almost died in front of my parents. I got really bad alcohol poisoning. They watched me. I should not have been able to come out of that. But God has plans and pathways that I cannot control. The only person that was there to help save me at the time in my addiction was God. I went to rehab twice. I hit rock bottom twice. I was homeless several times. My mom and me do not have the best relationship. The last recent time she kicked me out, I was homeless for a hot minute. And I didn't complain about it. There's a lot of times I was crying because I always tried to have that relationship with my mom. But you can't fix anything if they're not willing to fix it. That's out of my hands and out of my control. My mods and my team, those were the only people that were there for me when I was homeless. And my in-laws. Okay? I was on the streets for like 3 weeks. It was crazy. And thank God it was not in the heat because I would have probably not made it. But I will remember that as long as I live. Jason over here, my mod and my best friend, one of my best friends. I needed a nickel for a cup of coffee. Not for cigarettes, not for broccoli, not for like a hotel. I just wanted some coffee. And that 5 cents meant everything to me. And that was the start of a beautiful friendship. And now I have a security team. Go me. I remember where I come from. I remember what I've been through. Sometimes people are put in predicaments like that and it is out of our hands. And I felt like so much crap when I was homeless because I was like, I'm not even drinking. I'm sober. Like, what the hell? You know? It went, no. I went as far as, give me 1 second. I can't pause it, so hurry, please. You don't need to hear this. Sorry. No. You're grounded, homie. Sorry. You want me to unlock his phone. You're crazy. Anyways. So I remember that. And I remember all the work I had to put into myself. When Caitlin left 6 years ago, I was not okay. I was very heavy. I did not know who I was physically and emotionally and mentally. Like, I was just so messed up. And I was messed up from, Caitlin's messed up from a marriage, messed up because, you know, a lot of stuff has been put on her. And then when she did the work, I gave my mom, Caitlin, gave her mother temporary guardianship. Lucifer didn't know about this. She did it behind his back. And if you're watching this, I did do it. And I did tell you that on the phone yesterday. I did it because I couldn't trust Lucifer. He's done a lot of damage, but I've done a lot of damage too. It's not just one person. It takes two to tango, okay? I had to admit my faults. I had to take accountability. I had to admit my wrongs, my mistakes, my decisions, a lot of things. And that wasn't easy for Caitlin at all. Lucifer, on the other hand, can't do none of that. And if you hate me for that, that's okay. At least I can be honest. So I did the AAs. I did the therapy. I did the shadowing of everything, childhood wounds and childhood trauma, and I did all that. And not a lot of people know this about me, but I was taken away from my father for child abuse. And I got into drugs really bad. This is when I was in high school. And I was taken away from my dad. I was put in 2 foster homes, and I was in a couple of group homes. I didn't want my mom to know because I did not want to move to Vegas. I know that's really petty, right? But like, I'm a girl, so like, my life is in Cali. I did not want to leave, especially in the middle of senior year, but I had to. I changed high school around for myself my senior year. For the first time in my life, I got honor roll, which I never did. I messed up really bad. I did a lot of bad things. I hurt a lot of people physically, and emotionally, and mentally, for sure. I was not such a good person. And the last time I went to court, because I was getting ready to turn 18 soon, I was still 17, the judge in California had asked me what I wanted to do. If I wanted to stay out here, kill myself, ruin my life, and then end up dying because of the people that I'm around and the drugs and then the bad stuff that I was like engaging in. Do I want that life? And I thought for 30 minutes, I said, can we take a recess? Because I need to think about this. And I made what I thought was the right choice. And I got emancipated at 17. And then I left California and I came to Vegas with my mom. I've been to Texas. I've lived there for about a year. I also lived in Arizona for about a year, which, by the way, Arizona had the time of my life. I'm just, okay, I'm just saying real quick, okay? But I held on to all that trauma for a long time, and I just had it sitting in me. I'm an Aries, so, like, I really hold stuff in. For real. I don't even care if no one can see this. It's fine. It's okay. I just got restriction. So basically, I came to Vegas. I did right. I promised my mom, you know, I'll do the right thing, get my grades up, graduate like you want me to. She had promised me a cruise. I never kept that promise, but it's okay because I'm going to give myself that, so I'm not that worried about it. I made it, graduated on time. I fixed everything, put all my ducks in a row and fixed it. I didn't really drink like that back then until I had my graduation party, and then I went to town on that, okay? But anyways, besides the point. So we move on, and then I, you know, Lucifer and Caitlin, you know, become a thing, which was, I should have did a U-turn, but I did not. I had found, Caitlin had found out that Lucifer is engaged, but they're still married. So then Caitlin decides she's finally going to move on. Get a boyfriend. That didn't work. Okay, so anyways, besides the point. There were a lot of secrets that Caitlin didn't know about. And then stuff started coming unglued, undone, and I'm finding out from other people. Half of Las Vegas did not like her. They wanted to get rid of her, but she kept moving. She did the work, the background work, the therapy work. She did the 12-step program. She got a sponsor. Caitlin and the sponsor didn't mesh well. So we let the sponsor go. So then I realized that the sponsor life wasn't for me. Or Caitlin, should I say. So then time passes by. Caitlin's still legally married to Lucifer, which means Caitlin is still on Lucifer's medical papers. I guess when Lucifer and Caitlin parted ways, Caitlin could not date nobody, could not fall in love with nobody, could not even love anybody because she had to love herself first. This is the moral of the story. She fully worked on herself because she had to love herself fully in order to love another individual, because she couldn't put herself through that again because it was just too much pain where it almost ended her. So Caitlin never had a boyfriend through those 6 years until recently. And then stuff went south, but we won't go into that. But then Caitlin found out that Lucifer was a wild animal. And he liked to FAFO. And he liked to multiple people, okay? Multiple people at the same time too. Lucifer didn't know Caitlin knew that. Caitlin knew everything. And it kind of broke her a lot. Then, Lucifer started having a lot of medical problems because Lucifer's diabetic. Diabetic too. But then it came with cancer. Then it came with sexual diseases. Okay? So then, Caitlin was like, oh, no, we're never touching you again. True story. Because Caitlin's not about to get mixed up in that. Because you can die from it. This is true. Caitlin was sleeping yesterday. And Caitlin got a phone call at 4:30 in the morning. And I knew, Caitlin knew 8 months prior that this day was coming. 3 days. That's all we got. That's all Lucifer gets. And Caitlin felt like the whole world was like crashing down on her. Because I don't have the answers. And having that on someone is a lot. And I mean a lot. And I'm not even mad that he moved on at all. Caitlin tried to do the right thing and co-parent. But when you're getting disrespected so much, there's only so much you can handle. So, this all happened yesterday, and it was a hot mess because Caitlin didn't sign up for this. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. But when it comes down to it, I made peace because that's all I can do. And it's really hard because grief is not easy. I made peace for my children, but I made peace for myself. I let everything go because it's come to the end. And I can't save anybody. And that kills me that I can't, but I didn't walk that path. So it's not on me. So I do apologize if everyone's seen me on the FYP fucking crime. It was serious. I was going through the worst. The worst part is when you think you're free and you do get married at a young age, but you don't understand your careless decisions have consequences and actions. This is true. Caitlin and Lucifer have 3 kids that didn't ask for this. Caitlin and Lucifer have 3 kids that are going to be without a father. And now that I'm clear-headed, I understand that. But all the pain you caused me trying to destroy Caitlin literally crumbled me. And I don't talk about it a lot, but it did. And I took those hits. I took the threats. I took the hits. I took everything. But then I ran and I used that pain and I turned it into nothing but power. And I sat there all day just thinking, like, how does Caitlin tell these kids this? Because I don't want to see the look on their faces, you know? And I can't break them. I can't break their heart like that. So I was a complete mess yesterday. But then I called my therapist last night because I haven't talked to her in a few months, and like probably 6 months or 4 months, and I told her everything. And she said, "So you ready to write that tell-all book now?" Fuck out of here. No, I'm not gonna do that. The point I'm making is why I'm putting this story out there is like, Caitlin didn't ask for none of this. But sometimes when two people go down two different paths, things happen. You think you're having the time of your life, and you're not being safe, and you get some people pregnant. That is not Caitlin, for sure. Okay? But then you infect that unborn child. And that unborn child doesn't make it. And then you infect the person you're with currently. And then you infect yourself. And then you just ruined your whole life. So was it really worth it? Probably not. But I can't do that. Caitlin can't do that. Caitlin had to be responsible and take accountability and own up to her bullshit, to be honest. And that's what I did. Everything I do here, saving people, making my purpose come to life, bringing it to TikTok, starting off with TikTok and branching out to Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all these things. Like, I'm everywhere now. And I used to get so much hate from Lucifer because I turned that pain into power. And there were days that I would cry alone in a dark room because no one had my back fully but my team. And I told myself, I don't know what it is about myself, but I have so much adrenaline in me and determination and courage and confidence that it's crazy I even have that after all this. But do I feel like they were lessons that I had to learn? Yeah, 100%. Do I feel that these paths are for a reason? Yeah, I don't know why. And I don't know what is going to come out of it. I mean, I do, but I don't. But I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but I'm proud of myself because I did the unspeakable. I went through that pain, and that should have took me out, but it didn't. I don't think God was going to let that happen because I'm more of a savior type. I always have been. I have a good heart until you cross me. This is true. The moment you cross me, you're cut off. The moment I see red flags, I'm out. I just don't do it. I did it for 16 years. So the point of the matter is that I have to work, Caitlin has to work her butt off in school, on TikTok, doing all the stuff that she's doing to give her children a better life. Because they didn't ask for this and they're innocent. They're clearly innocent. They didn't ask for none of this. But Caitlin does always pick up the pieces and glue them together for the kids. And I will. I will never forget the time that I started in university after I became sober. This was like 4 years ago. Or 3 years ago. And my oldest son is diabetic too, like that. And he's type 1. And
it's been a struggle for real, because being a child and having that disability can change your whole life, especially when people eat like all the good stuff in front of you. It's torture. It's really torture. So I understand how my son feels. So he would FAFO all the time until he got hospitalized several times. Until recently he got hospitalized. But this time, he almost lost his kidney, but did not. Thank God. But now we're getting him on the pump. But the moral of the story is that my kids are my drive, and myself. The people that need saving are my drive. That is my purpose. And I do everything I do because when I had nobody, and I wasn't even on TikTok fully yet, I had no support system. And like I said, I should have died that day, and I didn't. And thank the good Lord that I did not. But my grandpa that passed away was big inspiration for me. I could feel him in like every room. It was so crazy. And he's like pretty much the person that raised me, because my real dad was not in my life. I don't have a good relationship with my mom. My mom has done some really horrible things to me. But instead of hating her, because I don't think I could hate anybody. Well, not necessarily, but catch my flow. I realized that sometimes your family may be blood, but they're not for you. They're not for you. And when they're not for you and they do things to hurt you, to see you fail, they're really not for you. And you gotta cut them and get rid of them. I'm not saying that's what everyone should do, but that's what I did. I cut a lot of people off. The last couple days, I have, and I'll jump into this real quick because it's serious. I have supported a lot of people on TikTok. And I mean a lot of people. And the times that I needed people, no one was there but my team. Nobody was there. I at least cut off and unfollowed over 800 people the other day. I'm all about equality. I always have been. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's human. Everybody goes through stuff. Everybody has issues. But I know what it's like not to have anyone there at your lowest, at rock bottom. So that's kind of why I made that song Rock Bottom. It has a lot to do with that event in my life. And it has a lot of meaning to me. And I hold it dear to my heart because it reminds me of everything I went through. I know that sometimes I run on fumes. Sometimes I'm so exhausted. I have major ADHD after becoming sober from alcohol. And my mind is constantly like overthinking, overanalyzing, putting pieces together. I'm like Nancy Drew, just Ashlyn Drew, but not really Drew, okay? So I'm always trying to figure out a problem. There's always a solution to a problem, and I know that. But like I said, there's so many people in the dark that battle mental health on a daily basis. There's so many people on the internet that are bullies. There's so many people that hurt other individuals because they're miserable with themselves and their lives and their choices and what they chose to do. So then, go. I'm a child trying to see what I'm talking about. My bad. He's like, you want a piece of gum? I'm like, you're asking for gum right now. So what the point is that you don't have to be scared to get help. You don't have to be scared. There's resources. I have connections to resources all over the country, literally. And I'm so serious when I say that. I have helped, me and my team have helped several people in my lives. And it's totally random. People just come in and they hear me talking. And then when they listen to me, they're like, okay, she knows what she's doing. Yeah, because I've been through it. But I'm also in university for early childhood psychology. I am going to become a children's therapist. but I have to go down a line first. And that starts with, like, I graduate next June for my bachelor's. I've done almost 4 years of school on honor roll. I busted my butt for it. And the crazy part in all that is my kids see that. And my son went up to me one day. This was actually a couple months ago. My oldest son, he's 15. And he said, you know what, Mom? I don't want to be an endocrinologist anymore when I grow up. Endocrinologist is a diabetic specialist. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to help kids in the pediatrician field. Well, that's a lot of schooling. And that kid be FAFO all the time, okay? Let's be real. But when he started to see my work on TikTok and on YouTube and like Spotify and everywhere I went, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, people would just start reaching out to me because they know, they see me and my purpose in doing the work I'm doing. And he said, you know what, Mom? I don't want to be a nephrologist. I said, what do you want to be, blah, blah, blah? And he's like, I want to be a therapist like you. That melted my heart so much, because the fact that he's seen me at my worst to my absolute worst, not even alive almost, and then rising up to the person that I am now, and he sees the work. And like my daughter will tell me, you know, I know you and Daddy don't get along, but you are really the best mom ever. Those little things are everything to me, because I really work the hardest on everything I do. I'm like a perfectionist, but I'm not perfect. But things have to be perfect in my eyes, because like that's just who I am. We have helped people that didn't even deserve it. We have helped people that really didn't want the help. We've helped people that said that they were for it and they were ready, but they weren't even close. So we are no longer helping people that do that. We're only helping people that want it, that are ready for it, and that are ready to put in the effort and work. So yeah, that's what I've been battling. But I can tell you this, anyone that's going through grief, it's not easy. Like tomorrow is going to be so different. And I can't change that. And that sucks. But I also didn't make those choices either. I had no choice but to make the right choices for myself and for my life and for my well-being and for my kids' life and well-being and their future. I may be constantly busy, constantly doing this, constantly doing that, but it is for a reason, because I'm this close. I'm right there at that line where everything that I've created is probably bigger than myself. Not a lot of people know this. I sing now. Yes, I do sing. This weekend I'm going to be singing for the first time. That is a scary step for me, because I am literally scared shitless, excuse my language, guys, but I've always been afraid of public speaking and singing. I know I can sing. I've known I can sing. I was in choir for many years, but I just don't like to be judged. I really don't like to be judged, but now I'm in the point in my life where like all that healing and everything, I've done the work, but now it's like, why am I wasting these talents that I have? I'm wasting talents of being scared. That's going to get me nowhere. And now I have my own studio, which, by the way, was a wild hair at my ass the other day. Okay? I wasn't planning on doing that till like I figured out where I wanted to be and lived. But then I just walked in the building, and the owner of that building, of that space that I showed you guys in my post, and thanks for telling me I'm beautiful, but it wasn't about me. I just was a bonus. It was really about the studio. We're moving the podcast into a talk show. Real shit. Real deal. And then I'm going to start recording music. And I might even do a lot of collabs. Not only that, I am collabing with a lot of people on TikTok. We are building a lot of different people that are mental health that I have contacts with. And, oh, hang on, guys. It's trying to make me do this verification thing. So, like, we're getting ready to launch in like the next couple months a whole mental health community for every platform on the internet you can possibly think of. That was never part of the plan. It's going to be on every platform, and it's going to be huge. There's going to be people to talk to, counseling, emergency numbers to call to get help if you need it. It's so big, like I'm saying, is bigger than me. And I did not have plans for that. All I had plans is my podcast, and that's it. We're even going as far as I'm making a fucking clothing line out of Talking to You Thatch for mental health. That was never part of the plan either. Now I'm getting heavy into battling. I am going to be part of an agency now. Like, there's so many projects I'm doing just to get there. And I have so much ambition in me that, like, the worst person in the world could tell me that I'm not going to make it. And I'm like, oh yeah? Watch this. And then I come through and do it. I'm not a quitter. The only thing I've ever quit in my whole entire life was my marriage. But I had to, because I had to save myself and save my kids. I did that for me. I made that choice. And he may hate me for that. That's fine. But I had to make that choice for me. Are my standards higher now in men? Yeah. Because I went through. The moment I see a red flag, I'm out of there. Like, not even kidding. I'm out of there. I'm not doing it. I know what I went through, and I know what I should tolerate and what I shouldn't tolerate. And I know that. And I try to see the good in people, but I'm just going to say this real quick. We're about done almost, but people bullshit. They're full of shit. They try to take advantage of people and get what they want from people. Or they think they see something better and want to hurt that person because it benefits them. But really, you don't really realize who you're hurting. That's not my problem either. I can only be good for so long. Well, I don't mean good, but you know what I mean. But like, decent to you until you try me. And then when you try me, evil comes out of me. Just being honest, okay? That's who I am. I am like the most supportive, like good heart person you'll ever meet until you cross me. And then the moment you cross me, you're done. There's no second chances. Unless you be doing the most, then maybe I'll think about it. But not likely, okay? But moral of the story is, stop laughing at me, Nikki. But moral of the story is, I know my worth. I know I'm enough. I may get hit on by so many men out here. I can't stand it. To be honest, I can't stand it. I am a person that will only give attention to one person. I don't do the multiple guy stuff. Like, that's gross. I'm a really loyal person. If I see something, what people don't understand about me is I sit there and listen. I sit there and listen and watch and I observe. I observe your actions and if they match your words. When they don't match, I'm out of there. I can't do it. I lived half of my life that way. And like I said, it almost took me out. Where my kids did not have a mother. And I was almost okay with that. But then I smartened up and I got my stuff together and I sobered up and I did the work. I did the time. I stayed alone. I stayed alone for 6 years. And that was the best time of my life. You know why? Because I had literally no one to complain about anything. No one trying to control me. I cannot be controlled. Never will happen. I control myself. So, try to burst bubble. It's never going to happen. But all that work I've done, because that light at the end of the tunnel, that is on its way and it's coming. And I feel it wholeheartedly in my soul, in my heart. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to remember all of this. I remember how I thought I wasn't going to make it. But I did. I have amazing best friends on here. Amazing team. Amazing security team. Sometimes I'm like emotional damage, like Shadow says. But listen, I'm only human and I can't hold everything in. And holding everything in makes me blow up. I can't live like that. So I try to release it as soon as I can. Because it's just too much on my chest. And it gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't know. I think I mentioned it in my first season, but I do deal with mental illness too. I have bipolar too. I have really bad anxiety. I have depression from when I was younger. But the bipolar 2 and the depression I got when I was 17 because of the child abuse I went through. And then I gained ADHD after I got sober. So I'm like a tornado wrapped into one. But being medicated and taking meds every day and going to therapy and, like I said, doing the work, taking accountability, trying to be better instead of worse off is the goal here. So the moral of this whole episode is that you're not alone. And I know what it feels like to be in the dark. It's so damn scary. It's so damn scary you may want to end it. But you don't need to do that. That's why my team and me do the work we do. Because we need to bring those suicide rates down badly. And that's what we're doing. So all the work that we do, your dog kills me, man. Your dog just staring at you. I don't mean to keep crying, but like, it's serious. You're not alone. It's okay to want to get help. It's okay to want to be better. You want to be better because then that means you're a better individual in this society. Yeah, that part, Little Pickle. Hands down, I agree with you. I've dealt even with, I'm going to tell you a quick story and then I'll end this podcast, but I'll tell you a quick story. After when I was pregnant with my second son, Bradley, I had him and I had a horrible labor. The lady forgot to give him epidural, so she almost was disappeared. Let's say that. So she made me go through like natural labor, and it was so painful. I've never felt so apart from myself in my whole life. But after I had him, I was breastfeeding for like a year, up to a year, and then I stopped because I couldn't produce any more milk. And when I was breastfeeding, I started noticing that like I couldn't take my meds when I was pregnant with him because it would hurt him. So I had to stop taking all my meds. And I got postpartum really bad. Like really, really bad. To the point like he would scream and I couldn't take the scream. I would go in a dark room and just rock back and forth because like I was like could not handle it. And it was to the point where like I started feeling suicidal. And I never, ever feel like that. I would never be that person to end my life. But it did get me there. And then, thank God, that inner voice in me was like, okay, I seriously need help. Something's not right. And like, now if I'm wanting to not live anymore, that's a problem. So I reached out to my mother-in-law. I was like, I need you to take Bradley. I can't do this. So she helped me raise him in the beginning because her son was nowhere around. So she helped take care of him. I got another restriction. Take care of him. And I got the help I needed. So I got back on my meds and I did everything right. And then 6 weeks later, I felt like Ashlyn again. So that's another thing too, is what people don't understand. Us women that carry children, like we deal with that on a regular basis. And it's not talked about enough. Or men, for instance, they go through stuff and they don't have people to talk to. I'm a firm believer, like kids, adults, men, women, elderly people, it does not matter who you are. If you need help, you need help. When I first started here on TikTok, I met a contact of mine that is in prison. And he does therapy for men in prison. And he was probably the first people to come on live with me, and we talked about it, and it was seriously so amazing because, like, I think people get the impression that I only care about women, and bro, I'm not even like that. It's about everybody. I'm not like that at all. Men go through stuff on a daily basis, taking care of their families, having a job, not having a place to live, being homeless, doing drugs, alcohol, whatever. It is a struggle. Having kids is a struggle. I know that. So he does that. And I brought that to light. I wanted people to know that, like, listen, just because you're in prison doesn't mean you can't get help either, because you can. You can. So all of what I'm doing is to try to make the world a better place. I'm not saying it's going to get done and I'm about it. I'm about it. But I may fall a couple times. It's okay. That's the learning process. I think I've learned a lot in psychology along my way. And I think I look at life in a different perspective because of it. Because the stuff I was doing before, I didn't know from my head to my butt. Let's say that. But it's real and it's serious. And the bullying on here has got to go. Like, if you have to bully people to get by in life, the problem is you. So there is another individual that I follow that I met about 6 months ago. And he plastered all over TikTok how people were bullying him and humiliating him. And I seen his story and him talking about it. He was crying. That next day I went in his live and I sat there. And I waited and I waited and I waited for someone to bully. And that's when I did my hit. Not my hit like that, but just my point, like, no, this needs to end now. And I have such a voice in me, and the strength and courage that I built along the way in my journey ain't gonna be low. It's gonna be high. I do see myself as an advocate for domestic violence. I do see myself an advocate for mental health. I do see myself on a podium and, like, an advocate for drugs and alcohol. Like I said, this is going to be way bigger than myself even. And I know that because I see it. I dream about it. I feel it. It's crazy to even talk about. But that's my purpose. I'm doing God's work every day. I'm a savior. I always have been. But now I'm just cautious on who I help and who I don't. I read between the lines and I observe you. If you're bullshitting me, you got to go. That's what it is. I don't need to tell you about it. We're not going to have a conversation about it. We're definitely not going to have a therapy session about it, because I can't be doing that. You will just be cut off, and I will move my way, you'll move your way, and we'll move on. Anyone that's not serious about help, we're not helping them. It's just what it is. If you are serious and you want this, then we're there, 100%. But in order to make this society and our world and our environment a better place, you got to be honest with yourself. And when you're not honest with yourself, you're going to live a lie until you're ready to be honest. You need to take accountability for your actions. There are so many people on TikTok that do not take accountability for their actions. It's sickening. And it's sad. But I don't really have room to talk because I was once that person. If I express something to you in a certain way because I trust you, it's me not just messing with you or trying to make you upset. It's me making a point of what I'm watching and what I'm witnessing and what I'm seeing. There's a difference. I don't deal with drama. I don't deal with people that turn their backs on me. I don't do none of that. I've already had a hard enough life. Thank you for the hurt me. But now it's time to mold children into better human beings to become amazing adults, because that's where it starts with. And that is why I am becoming a children's therapist. Thank you guys for hiring me. I love you guys for real. I don't always have my shit together. This is true. I'm only human. But I damn near try every day. But if I can get through all this, I can get through anything. So, tomorrow is going to be a very not so good day. But I'm going to handle it the best way I possibly can. And I'm going to still put my work in. I'm still going to pray. I'm still going to be kind and have love and provide that love to the world. Because that's all you can do. So that's why I decided this episode, if people deal with grief, it's not easy. But one thing the best advice I can give you is do not hold it in, whatever you do. That will rip you to shreds. Holding it in just makes you feel worse. Talking to someone, and I know a lot of people have trust issues, which I fully get it because I'm one of them. I have major trust issues. But I'm slowly trusting. But my eyes are open. I'm alert. I'm not alcoholic Ashlyn anymore. I'm sober Ashlyn with a purpose now. And I'm alert to everything, my environment, everything, and how everyone acts towards me, what they say about me. Because I always find out, just so you know, people, I always find out. But who's for me and who's not for me. But we support. We show up. We support. But the moment that you don't support back, you're done. It's just what it is. It has to work both ways. That's how love is spread around. Both ways. Not one way. And when you do it one way, you're taking advantage of people. And then you're hurting people. And that hurts me when people take advantage of me. It hurts me. So don't do it no more. Because pretty soon, when you have no one in your corner, you know why. And that, guys, is the end of episode 4. Anyone have any questions?
I got one thing to add to your episode 4.
Okay. Go for it.
You ever see the movie God's Not Dead?
No. I heard about it, but I never seen it.
There's a saying in the movie, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good.
Amen.
So if you live your life with that saying in your heart.
What is, I know. What does that mean? Actually, don't answer that. No, I mean.
Yeah, don't ask the question you don't want to know the answer to at this moment.
My son? Sorry. I'm not going to repeat what my son just said.
I think I heard him.
So that is the moral of the story. But really, I'm only down for a day. When I get my feels, I'm down for a day. And then that's when my best work comes out, is when I'm down the worst. And it's not because something's happening to me. It's because I can't hurt my children. And that's what kills me. That's a true story. I'm good. Listen, people make their choices, make their beds, and they land. This is a true story. But you cannot put evil into the world and expect consequences out of it. You cannot. It always comes back around. And trust me, I know from experience, because let me tell you something. When I tried to get sober the first time, that's when all my karma hit me. And I couldn't. All I could do was cry and soak it all in, because that's all you can do. So if you want to change to be better, you can do it. But you really need to be about it. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to other people. People can see right through it. Don't do it. But if you're serious about the help, then take the steps to get that help. Be better. Be better than your parents. Be better than what you were. Because if I can overcome all this disaster, so can anyone else. So, thank you, mods. I love you guys. My team, you're nothing but seriously amazing. And I'm sorry that you deal with me and my emotional damage moments, but I have them. I'm only human. But I am so grateful for you guys along this way. And everyone that does support us, it's so incredible what support really is when you've never had it before. And, yeah. Anyone else want to say anything else?
I got a nickel.
Of our nickel, sir?
Actually
I
got two.
always love you for that. You know that, right?
I know.
And Nikki, I love you for you. Don't let anyone take
Don't.
that away from you. It doesn't matter what happens on TikTok or what we have to go through by other people. You are such an amazing person, and I'm thankful to call you one of my best friends.
Don't let her lie.
Thank
It's
you.
the puppy.
Can you hush it, sir?
Hey, the puppy's cute.
Yeah, so that's the end of
Puppies are
episode 4. I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna launch that, and we're gonna launch it tonight after. By the way, Jason's got smoke, and we're battling on my backup account, and he's bringing half of Alabama.
I'm
So
not
if you
bringing
could
just
please
half.
show
I'm bringing
up
the whole
so
state.
the boss can actually win. Okay.
I tried to invite Nick Saban, but he won't show up.
Who?
Nick Saban.
Why?
Never mind. That was a joke, but okay.
Oh wow.
Do you know who Nick Saban
Can I
is?
say something?
Need saving. Now I get it.
No, Nick Saban.
No.
He was the coach for Alabama for like 15 years.
You went that far? For real?
I mean,
Okay, I gotta
I can
say
message him on
something
Facebook.
What did you say? Nigga?
I can.
What?
Huh?
I was just gonna say, the whole mental health thing.
Okay. I love it.
I don't wish you were here when my friend was.
Wait, what?
I kind of wish you were here talking about it when my friend was here. Then maybe he'd still be around.
Yeah. You know, I actually lost my cousin back in 2016. No, was it 2016? He committed suicide. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so big on this, because I was in so much regret that, like, could I have done something? See, he had called me the night before to tell me he loved me, and he's like, just know that, like, I love you so much, and we're like brother and sister, but we're really cousins. And I was like, is there something I could have done? No. And I felt guilty for that for a long time. So now that I do this work now, it's that serious. So take it seriously.
What you got, Lily?
Oh, mute yourself. Okay, so that is the end of episode 4. I will make an edit and a cover art for the cover of the episode, and I will launch it automatically on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and I will also post my YouTube channel on both profiles so everyone can see it. I will also share Talking to You with Ash profile on TikTok because we officially have one now. We do counseling. I am not technically licensed to do therapy sessions, not until June of next year, but then I will be. So right now it's just advice, experiences, and get stuff on your chest. It's normal stuff. It's nothing crazy, but the option is there. Our website is done officially. Our actual website, Talk to You with Ash. We have a website. Believe it or not, my good friend KT Creates, he created the whole thing for me. He put my music on there. Our streams, our live streams will be on there. Whole booking platform is on there. So many things. It's crazy. And like we're almost done. We have like one more part, which I have to do the autobiography on my website, and it will be live. So it's a lot of things that I'm doing. So when y'all think I'm just chilling and battling, no, that's not the case at all. I'm doing the absolute most when I shouldn't have to. But I still do it because that's who I am. Because if I'm going to go big in this, I'm going to go big. I'm going to jump right into it, and I'm not going to stop running until I make it. That's just who I am. So anyone that's watching this, if you want to give me feedback, but if you're going to be negative, I don't want to hear your feedback, to be honest. But if it's positive, I'm all for it. But I'm going to launch it. We're doing an episode every week. I wasn't so sure about doing an episode this week because of current events, but we are launching the whole season June 26th. So we're gonna have a party and everything. We're gonna have a party. But I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud that they stick behind me and do what they can to protect me. We all can't all be available at the same time, and I understand that fully. I'm never gonna be like that. It's why I have a lot of mods. I've met so many amazing people along the way that I'm seriously so blessed for. Like, that really had my back. And I love all of you guys for that because you don't have to do that. But I'm truly blessed beyond words because I couldn't have gone this far without my team for sure. So I'm going to launch this. Thank you for watching and get ready for episode 5 next week. Okay? All right. I'm going to end this live now. Bye, guys.